Oh, sorry, I was kind of just jamming to the song a little bit. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Mark, and welcome to some Goobies. Goobies. Thanks a lot, chat. Hello. A few things to talk about in this stream. I want to start off by saying that I'm currently pet sitting two different places for a week, so I'm kind of all over the place. Currently, I am in a completely new place I've never streamed at, so the light is pretty in a pretty interesting situation. And also, there's a tiny dog that might want to come and say hi because she really likes being on my lap and like wants attention. So maybe you'll get to see that through the stream. Second, we're playing some Goobies today. And what is Goobies? Well, I don't know. It just kind of came out of nowhere. Basically, during the big Steam discount autumn sale or whatever, I'm not even sure at this point, I bought 9 roguelikes. This is one of them. So I called my brother, and while we were talking, I was like, I bought 9 of them, and I cited all 9. And I said, which one should I play next? And he said, Goobies, because he said it sounded funny. And I played it, and I've got a lot to talk about in this game. And I figured, well, this will be a perfect opportunity for another Roguaton episode, because I do have a lot to say about this game, and I also have a lot to say about the future of this channel today. So I figured this would be a perfect opportunity because, believe it or not, Goobies is not the most intricate game out there, but it is quite visually impressive. So I'm excited to showcase that to you all today. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I love that the name of this game is Goobies. Yes, that's, I think, probably they get a lot of it probably works out pretty well for them to have a game called Goobies. Yeah. Pet's dog, indeed. I don't want to call her because I'm worried she's going to be super hysterical. But if she doesn't come by the halfway point of the stream, I'm definitely going to call her and show it to stream because she is adorable. 10 out of Steam potent dog. Seasonal gets you like that. I know, but the great thing about Steam sales when you are a big indie game player is that I bought 9 games for a total of, I think, $60. Now, out of these 9 games, I'm probably gonna get at least like probably between 50 hours to like 300 hours, depending on how much I like these games. When you put that into reference in terms of like the money you spend versus the hours of your life you get enjoyment out of that money, it's just really impressive. And that's one of the reasons I love the indie industry. But yeah, so this is one of them. How likely am I to play this game more than 10 hours? Well, we're going to talk about that through the stream. Because Goobies is an interesting game for sure. I'm just leaving work now. Wonderful. Brother's a genius. Whoa, 60. You could have bought one Switch game. I know, I'm telling you, the indie side is great. Okay, so I wanted to briefly say something about this game before we even start. So for the Roguathon, I think it's more interesting. There's two sides of it. In doing a blind playthrough or like a blind stream, playing a new game is interesting, but I think these are much more interesting in like bigger games where I'm planning on doing a series. But for the Roguathon, I think it's better for me to start playing the game prior to the stream so that I know what to showcase for the stream, because a lot of these games are roguelites, and usually they take a little grinding before things get interesting, especially this game. So I decided to play a little bit. I bought it, I think, yesterday. And I played a few hours, and to give you an idea, after like 30 minutes of like through a run, I got roughly 200 upgrade points. Now you can see the upgrade over there, and you can use some of those points to buy stuff. Most of the stuff will cost, like 300. Some of them cost like 1,000. So, I was like, oof, that's not a lot. Then I did another run, and I got, I think, 300 points. upgrade points. And then I did that a few more times, and I did a total of roughly like 8 runs. And through all of them, I got a roughly an average of 2,000 something points, maybe a little less actually. Anyway, jump to this morning. Before I left and moved all my equipment to the new place, I decided to do one more run. And I ended up finding a pretty good run. I got the right upgrades, I got the good stuff, and I found an infinite build. I was able to go on forever. So I let the game play out for as long as possible. I ended up doing 4 hours this morning while I was like cleaning stuff and doing stuff. I had to come back every 4 minutes to click on the accept button that will show. And so now, even though like I would get roughly like 300 points, if we go on my upgrade, you will see that I now have 82,586 points. And I can probably buy absolutely everything and be so far off. This almost broke the game multiple times. The frame rate was roughly 2 to 4 frames per second for about 2.5 hours. So this is what the game is. This is a good example of what you can expect from this game. Now, that was even before I got all these upgrades to max. Some of these are like you get extra projectiles, you heal, more chance of getting rare items, critical hit chance, all that good stuff. So, yeah, that was pretty fun. Too much goop. What the gameplay would even be like with this menu screen. Well, let's jump right into it. First of all, we're not going to look at all these artifacts. These are modifiers that will change the game. So we're just going to play it normal. We're not going to add any modifiers. We're just going to play it standard. And then we're going to pick one of our characters. I suggest that we pick the Wiggle Woogle, because that's a default character. The Wiggle Woogle has some stats. Wiggle Woogle can always choose from one extra item when you upgrade or when you get an item. And items are generally better quality. Wonderful. So we're going to start off with one run that we're just going to play the default. I can't. All right, and there you go. Welcome to oh wait, shoot, nope, I forgot something. Sorry, I forgot there's something really stupid in this game where one of these modifiers is actually just a core gameplay thing that you really need to activate. You can now aim your shots. Hold down the shoot button to aim. Yeah, you kind of need that, which will make more sense once we actually start playing. All right, round 2. So now I can actually aim when I shoot, which is much better. So this is Gooper. Now I forgot the name. Goobies, sorry. You have waves of goop that you have to kill, and you grab these little blue dots to level up, get experience, and then you can buy upgrades. All the upgrades tend to be fairly unique. I do like the different upgrades generally have like gameplay changes. There's not that many just like stat upgrades. This game is completely broken and very, very unbalanced, which, you know, ups and downs on that. It definitely has the look of a game that's trying to just be very unbalanced and just fun. But on the other hand, it probably does get repetitive. After I did this infinite run this morning, I don't really particularly want to continue playing in the future. But in any case, let's take a look at what we have here. Your initial attacks have a 25% chance to chain up to one enemy. Increase the damage of all area of effect, gain a saucer thingy, or 1% chance to make you enter frenzy. Let's get a chain. So why is this game so incredibly unbalanced? Well, one of the reasons is because all the upgrades are exponential. They're not just like get +2 damage and then +4 damage and then like +6 damage. No. It's everything kind of doubles. And the more you have certain things, the more it gets kind of crazy, which should make sense. Basically, for instance, here, the chain. Your initial attacks have now a 50% chance to chain up to 2 enemies. That's a pretty good upgrade. But what's important to realize is that when you see something that says attacks have a 10% chance to throw an arcing boomerang, what does 10% chance mean? Does it mean that every time I shoot something, it has a 10% chance of activating? To my understanding, it's every time a bullet hits an enemy. So with the chain ability, for instance, that means that we're already having 50% chance of chaining, which increases the odds of getting a boomerang hit. So if we get like a bunch of chains and you shoot way faster and all that good stuff, then the boomerang will have 10% chance of activating for every single bullet that hits an enemy. So it just gets absolutely crazy once you like get bullets that penetrate enemies, that ricochet on stuff. Things get absolutely out of control, which we might see today. We'll see. But I'm going to continue going for the chain because, again, the more bullets hit enemies, the more likely we'll be able to have unhit effects later down the line. Do you remember this game? Or do you remember this game? Did you like it? It's on sale on Steam and costs a few euros, but I'm undecided. Well, do I recommend this game? Well, usually I like to take the whole stream to really give my full thoughts throughout. Okay, well, one second, I'll get to it. Get more damage the more HP you have left. Your initial attacks will pierce enemies, but they deal 25% less damage each pierce. That's great. So that means that now, like, they can chain and also pierce. That's great. So I would say, yes, it is, like, I would not get this game if it was expensive. Luckily enough, it is not expensive. It is a pleasure. It is like just a very entertaining game. I actually don't like this. It's a rare one, but I don't care. Also, crits are completely overpowered in this game. So we're gonna get some. We're gonna definitely try to go for some crit stuff. But right now we don't have. We want crit. We want crit chance, not crit damage. The stuff yet. Increase your damage by 15%. The more you upgrade, the better they are too. Which I do like. Like you see all these little dots here. Each upgrade eventually will give more stuff and more unique attributes, which is kind of fun. So I've played this game for about like 4 hours. Well, actually, no, one of my runs was 4 hours, but I've done like 10 runs roughly. And it is very satisfying. It's completely broken. It's one of those games that, you know, if you just want to be kind of like mindless and just have a fun, quirky, random game to play here and there. Yeah, I think it was super cheap when I got that on sale. So I would say, yeah. Don't expect to spend hundreds of hours on this, but yeah, I think it's fun. It's kind of broken, you know. If you know, there are some runs in some games where you're completely overpowered and it feels great, but it's an important balance to have in games to make sure that your player isn't always completely overpowered, because otherwise it kind of just makes it feel meaningless. Well, this game kind of crosses that line. You're gonna feel kind of overpowered constantly, so it's really, really fun at first, but I could imagine it gets kind of repetitive if you play too much. But that overpowered feeling that you get every now and then is awesome. So we'll see. Movement speed is awesome. All damage dealt has a 10% chance to critical strike for a lot of damage. We're gonna grab that for now. A brain sleeper, if you will. Exactly, yeah. Well, I mean, I was literally like cleaning my room and like getting all my stuff ready to leave while I was having an infinite build. Now, to be honest, the infinite build was the first time I was able to do that. A lot of other times, it is pretty. I mean, it is pretty hard when you first don't have all the abilities unlocked. So, you know. Enemies have a 10% chance to release up to 1 worm on death. That's fun. So you get to see these little wormy guys. Look at them. They're so cute. Yeah. And also right now, this is not going to be the most chaotic run because I didn't put any of the modifiers. And now there's some new enemies. The explodey guys are pretty rough. You want to make sure you don't get too close to them. We are going to do another run where I will show you the absolute insanity of what can happen in this game. Attacks have a 5% chance to conjure a meteoroid, dealing some damage. Sure. So now we will see every now and then some meteors. Boom, there you go. Look at that. That was fun. Watching one of those satisfying videos. Yeah, exactly, right? Like it's one of those like those fake ads, just like a bunch of numbers. And again, this is nothing. Now, in terms of like the way the game looks and outside of the gameplay, more experience. 5% more experience is not much, but if we level this up, it gets pretty crazy. I love the way the game looks. I love the sound design. I don't know how the level is, by the way, because I mean, I usually the volume. I usually don't put the volume too loud because sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. But if you want more volume, let me know. Unfortunately, I can't check it very easily because I don't have my usual setup. But the audio is really nice. Your initial attacks have a 75% chance to chain up to 3 enemies, dealing some damage. Cool. It looks really cute. It has a good vibe. I do love the vibe, and I don't think the developers were really trying to have an insane game, like in terms of like balance, and like they were just having fun, and it really does feel like this is a really fun game. Regenerate some health and take less damage. Let's take this now because things can get pretty rough very quickly. But yeah. Grim pronounce it is understandable. Thank you, thank you. Meteor. Okay, it isn't. Thank you. Asteroid. You know, it's funny because in French it's météorite. Increase your experience by. Oh no, that's damage. Sorry. All damage dealt has a 17% chance to critical strike. Sure. Oh, I heard a doggy move. Hopefully she. Oh, there she is. You want to come up? No, not yet. Okay. She'll come up eventually. She'll come up eventually. Anyway, this is also going to be a great opportunity because this game is going to be pretty mindless to talk about some of the future things to expect on this channel. 12.5% more experience. Great. For those of for most of you are aware, I am working quite hard on a few video game projects with Capcom and as an engineer, and I also just have a lot of projects on my own. But also this channel is kind of like my own personal priority in life, I would say. So I've reached out to a few developers. I'm planning to try to make one more video before the end of the year, but no promises. But in any case, one thing I'm definitely doing before the end of the year is the ultimate roguelike marathon, where I played 10 roguelikes in a row. No, I have to beat 10 roguelikes in a row. Last time we did that, it took roughly 13 hours. Pierce even further, or actually each critical strikes now have a chance to cause slash nearby. Cool. I'm not too sure when yet, but it's probably going to be a Saturday, maybe in like 2 weeks or so. I'm leaving for France mid-December, and when I come back, I'm going to be working really hard with Capcom. Now, just to show you how dedicated I am. Oh wait, boss time. Sorry. We have Magnus. Well, now that we've upgraded all our stuff really well, I think, yeah, we can kind of one-shot Magnus pretty easily. This is where like a lot of the RNG comes in. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, there's a great example of how unbalanced this game is. I could have gone 2 times 10% like AoE radius, but no, instead I got 4 times 30% crit chance, which immediately brings me to over 120% critical hit chance. We're going to be one-shotting pretty much everything now. Awesome. Strange fruit. Increase attack range, but also I feel lucky. Cool. So now, yeah, everything's going to be red. You can also do exceeding... I'm also mega critting now. Yeah, this game is kind of broken. Yeah, it's a guaranteed plus. I can mega crit. And now the purple ones are mega crits. 96 damage. My goodness. Like when you first start playing, you deal like 9 damage by now. Anyway, so as I was saying, I just got my schedule for next year. And I'm just going to grab some strange fruit. And I had the choice to work 6 days a week for a few months. And I decided not to. I was given the choice either 6 or 5. Would have been good money, but I kind of want to make sure that I have time for myself, for my own projects, and just for the channel. So I'm also going to be working Japanese hours next year, which means that I'm going to be working pretty much all evenings, which is not great. So I'm looking into what to expect in terms of of what I can stream, and it seems like it's going to be mostly Saturdays during the day, is what I can kind of expect for next year. So I'm excited to see how that's going to work out. I might do like 4-hour streams like once a week until I'm done with the first bit of the project for Capcom, which is going to be until like March, something like that. So look forward to that. I'm pretty excited. I've got a lot going on next year, and I just cannot wait to see. Like it's just so cool that like all my busyness is through freelance work, and as a artist and a content creator, the fact that I can finally say that I'm just full-time freelance is kind of mind-blowing. It's really cool. I'm really happy. I just had to put that out there because again, you guys are a big factor to my personal success. Like what I consider my success right now. I'm really happy with how things are. So thank you. I don't know how we transition to this conversation, but I just want to say thank you all for being there, for watching. I cannot wait to see how next year is going to go. I got reached out by a few people that want to work with me in terms of for roguelikes. I can't talk about it, but I just got like a pretty cool email a few days ago, and I have to see how legit it is, but I could potentially be working on some more design stuff, like educational stuff for something completely different. So yeah, just some really cool stuff that I just am super excited to share with you all. We also got some runny boys right here. They're adorable. It's a tough but important job. Hey, you wanna come? Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh. You're blocking me. Yeah, you're blocking. It's okay. I love you. Yes, you are so adorable. I can't aim and shoot and talk, but yeah. Okay. All right. Yes, you're a good dog. You're a good dog. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are such a good dog. Well, it happened. This is Lulu. She's adorable. I've known her for a while now, but I don't pet her that often. Pet sit her very often. She is very cute. Okay, well I gotta continue playing. I've got an audience here. Okay. Attacks have a 10% chance to implode upon impact, displacing and stunning enemies for 1 second and dealing some damage. Cool. So, yeah, things are gonna get pretty... The best content. Yeah, it's kind of cheating sometimes, but at least I'm not doing an apology video with that. Each crit have a 40% chance of causing up to 3 slashes on nearby enemies. Cool. Yeah, now that we've like upgraded everything, this is actually kind of easy. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see how crazy things get. But right now it is pretty straightforward for sure. Gain more experience, absolutely. I want to try to max that out so we can get more abilities. Even though technically she's not yours, but we don't talk about it. Exactly. We don't talk about that. She is wonderful though. So yeah, I am pet sitting 2 different places right now, which means every day I have to drive to one place and then come back here and then to take care of the other pets. It's a pretty fun lifestyle. It just worked out that I actually don't have too much to do coming up. Let's get more move speed for now. I love the goo effect. Like it's a very nice spewing effect, I will say. Because of their pets interrupting up most exactly. No, look at all these wonderful goobs. They're cute. This is wonderful. We're gonna do one run after that where I'm going to activate pretty much every single artifact. It is going to be absolutely insane. There you go. Gain 30% more experience. And when picking up an XP orb, there's a chance that it duplicates. Cool. So again, now we're like full on XP mode. We got these little guys. They throw projectiles at us. So right now, yeah, oh my goodness. Like, again, I'm not used to being that powerful because I just got like 80,000 points. Before that, I really didn't upgrade a lot of things, so. Oh yeah, Sabi does do that, that's true. Attacks have a 12% chance of imploding. Cool. Sounds fun. Indeed. But yeah, I'm even considering streaming some Ravita tomorrow. Because then next week I might be pretty busy, so I won't be able to stream for a while. For you know, for like 5 days or so, 6 days. And I really just really want to continue playing some Ravita. It's just so fun. Each critical strike has more chance of causing the bleed thingy. Hypothetically, how would a person find you? That's a great question. Yeah, let's grab that thing for more XP. Kill some goops. Critical strikes deal more damage, I think. Be another episode of Monday Master Mode. Ooh, that's right. Oh my goodness. Oh, to find me, you can find me on this channel right here at pepperhead.com. Actually, we don't have pepperhead.com, but... Oh, big boss. Magnus again. Jeez. Okay, well, eventually these guys are going to be harder to kill, trust me. Alright, let's see how lucky we are. So it gives us twice softball. Oh, 2 times more piercing damage. Okay, so now we pierce enemies even further. Oh, I can do it even more. Oh, and for each pierce, 4 consecutive pierces will generate a faster second piercing shot in the same direction, dealing some damage. Okay. Oh, let's just move on quickly. You're welcome. Yeah, in case you were lost, you know. Did you find this channel since Elden Ring? I was just thinking, by the way, like, there are 2, like, this channel is full on. I mean, oh look, there's a little elite guy running towards me. He's dead. He's gonna give me a little wheel, and 5% attack speed. Sure. Yeah, this channel is obviously full on roguelike, right? More move speed. But there are 2 games that I'm planning on streaming that are not roguelikes, just because, well, before being full on roguelikes, you know, I used to stream a lot of random stuff with Colin. And the 2 games that I have to play that are not roguelike related is going to be the DLC for Elden Ring and Silk Song, which, again, if you don't know, Hollow Knight is my favorite game of all time, and doing a blind playthrough of Silk Song is going to be so fun. So look forward to that. There's a big boy over there. Okay. He's kind of surviving my attacks. He's not doing anything, but... Okay, Bjorn was killed. What is he gonna give me? 3 times the chain. Okay, so now everything chains up really well. Let's get more crit stuff. Oh, crit. Silk Song is not real. By the way, are any of you following the amazing channel Daily Silk Song News? If you're not aware of what Daily Silk Song News is, it's like an absolute gem on YouTube. Because, yeah, you would think, yeah, it's just a guy doing like a funny daily, like, oh, there's no news. But this guy has been doing it for, I think, 400 days or something like that. Maybe a little less. But he's been doing it for a very long time, before it was even a meme. He's one of the OG people that made fun of the fact that the game would never come out. And he's been posting every single day a video saying whether there's news on Silk Song or not. It is wonderful. Let's start the wildfire stuff. So I'm going to try to do like another broken run. Right now the wildfire doesn't really do anything. Like, enemies kind of explode a little bit and they deal like fire damage around them, but the damage is super small. You don't even see anything. But if we get things going the way I want them to, it might get pretty out of hand later quickly. I remember that channel, yeah. Ayo, what is up, Catface? Welcome to some goop action. This is, nope, there's a mini boss somewhere. Okay, they're not getting one-shotted as easily right now, so the difficulty might jump up. I think this guy sucks me. Okay, well, like it's not. Like, usually he just like sucks. Oh my goodness, I got like a 3-time goo. Attacks have a 17% chance to conjure 3 homing goos, which seek out an enemy in range and then explode in a small radius. You're gonna see it's like the little yellow stuff here. It's already getting pretty intense. Enemies have now a higher chance of releasing worms when they die. How I long for thee. Yes, don't we all? What is everybody's prediction? Actually, funny enough, like me and Danny, we had a prediction war on when Silksong would come out. That was like a year ago, and we are very, very far off our prediction. I generally don't know when it, like, what do you guys think? Do you think DLC for Elden Ring is going to come out first or Silksong? At this point, I'm not even sure. Okay. None of these are really great. So I don't want ghost blobs. It doesn't really do anything. The silly launch saucer is not great. I guess more piercing? I don't want to reroll because I only have 1 reroll for the entire stage. I guess... sure. More piercing. Why not? Silksong release when time ends. I love it. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably DLC, but I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, I got strange fruit, which is just I can grab XP from further away, and also more luck, which doesn't really mean too much. Yeah. Also, my back is killing me because I'm like Lulu is sleeping on my arm, on my left arm right now. She's actually sleeping. I can feel her twitch, and it puts me in a really awkward position for my back because I don't want to like put my back straight. I'm really starting to feel it. No, big boss. Gaia. Who are you, Gaia? Oh, Gaia's the tentacle one. So there's like little tentacles that spawn. How much damage do I do to Gaia? Ooh, I deal a lot of damage to Gaia. Oh my goodness, Gaia's dead. Okay. Sorry, Gaia. Alright. Wheel of RNG. 2 times, this. It's not bad. Thick hide. But I want more chaos. I'm gonna reroll. Ooh, more worms. If a worm kills an enemy, it has a 7% chance to duplicate itself. We're gonna get a bunch of worms. Gonna kill this guy before moving on. Ooh, more worms again. It has a 15% chance to duplicate once 3 times. Oh no, so duplicate 3 times now. Okay, so now we got a worm fiesta. Look at that. Look at those worms. They're adorable. Silksong may never come out. I like this game. Yeah, this game is kind of mindless. But again, this is just a default version of the game right now. And also, now that I think about it, like, yeah, I don't know how hard it is to do what I just did of getting like an infinite build. I mean, I did have to kind of abuse some stuff that I knew were kind of broken. But now that I did an infinite run, I'm completely overpowered because I was able to buy everything super easily. So again, this is just the like become overpowered simulator. Which again can be pretty fun, but how likely am I to... Sorry, Lulu, my back is really hurting. Oh, I'm sorry. Ugh. Oh gosh. Okay. Back at it. No, she's looking at me like, what's going on? It's okay, Lulu. Okay. I love, the enemies, like, kind of spawning randomly. Like, sometimes there's just not enough space for them, so it just gets kind of crazy. And just to give you an idea, one of the modifiers that you can have as an artifact is doubling every enemy. That's one way to completely crash everything. Implode, more implosion. Yeah, it's just auto aim, which I guess it might not be the worst idea now that I'm overpowered. Like, before you're overpowered, you really cannot use the auto aim because you kind of need to strategically be able to just weave around, kind of like Potato. Well, actually, Potato is also auto aim, but it's not as chaotic, so you can actually be more strategic as to where you want to go. But yeah, Potato. The sounds are awesome. Yeah, the sounds are really, really nice and satisfying. I'm trying to see how fast I can get like a broken build. I know what I need, and I'm not too far off. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, I was literally gonna say I need more wildfire. I got 3 of them. Okay, this is about to get more and more crazy very soon. Increase the radius of all area of effect items. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So the idea is wildfire means that they when they die, there's a chance they explode into fire bits. Right now the fire doesn't really deal much damage, but once you get to the point where the explosion kills is powerful enough to kill something else, well, it just does a constant chain of killing. And that's what we're trying to get to. Yeah, games, exactly, yeah. Oh, there's a... And you can see how insanely RNG it is to have those wheels. Like, some of these wheels effects are insane. Like, look at that. Oh, I could have gotten 3 times 20% area of effect radius. Like, just... That's like 3 times what I just got right now, just randomly. I could have gotten that. Well, all of these are bad. More strange fruit for more luck. Now we are looking, there is one ability that's completely broken in this game, that we need to find fairly quickly. Unfortunately, we didn't find it early, which is probably what's gonna make this not the most broken thing ever. And I found a bug while I went infinite, to actually gain way more levels. I mean, you tell me what you think, if it's a bug or an exploit. Here's how it works. The ability is, whenever you hug a tree, so when like you're on a tree like this and you go like this, there's a chance that it will release some experience points. And if you upgrade that ability, it also has a chance to drop an ability. Now, I've actually found out that hugging the tree means that you just need to be moving around the tree a lot. But if a tree doesn't like drop something, it doesn't mean they never will. You just need to constantly go back and forth on the same one, and odds are eventually it will work out. All damage has a chance of being crits. Yeah, sure. But check this out. If I go into settings and I moved up the screen shake, it was originally at 20. If I move it to 40, what ends up happening is that the screen shake actually moves your character. And I was able to just stay next to a tree, and with the amount of explosions happening, the game would constantly be like shaking my character. And so I would constantly be shaking a tree, which would constantly give me a chance of releasing experience points or more abilities, which I'm very happy I found myself. Increase the radius of all area of effect. That sounds like a bug. Yeah, kind of. But, you know, it's kind of an exploit. Thinking about how luck affects relic proccing, and it really, the luck stat. Yeah, you know, I've always, if I were to make a book on rogue design, which I would totally do one day, I would probably have an entire long chapter on the luck attribute, because most games, luck is always the most complicated and usually the most, the hardest thing to balance is the luck stat. It affects so many different things. It's also very, like, most players don't even know what the luck really does. It's always kind of like, I think it does this, and it can be completely broken. It's very interesting. Here, like, luck is, like, the luck stat doesn't really do anything. It's just purely this. This is a true luck factor. Hailstorm, I don't actually think I want a Hailstorm. I want something else. That's my one reroll. Let's see if I got lucky. Sonic Howl. Release a small Sonic Howl every few seconds around me. Well, that's not great, but I was trying to get lucky. A rogue book, if you will. Actually, did I play Rogue Book on Steam or not? On the stream? One of my favorite deck building games is called Rogue Book. So I can't even name my book Rogue Book because there's already an awesome game about it. A roguelike book. I would totally do that. And look at the beautiful numbers. I mean, that's one, you know, people like big numbers. That's why when you look at terrible, like, ads, I'm just gonna increase the radius of all my area of effect stuff. It kind of gets kind of crazy. And that includes, one thing I do like as well in this game is that sometimes it can be hard to know what, when it says like, oh, increase the stats of this. And you're like, what is this exactly? Well, here, when you look at your abilities, right, for example, on Goo, here you can see right under it, AoE. So it tells you what, like, the thing that said like, oh, increase your AoE stuff. Well, you can just read to figure out which one is which. Implode, Wildfire, Goo. So the Jiggling Worms is not an AoE, but the Sonic Howl is. So yeah, we're just gonna go for like a bunch of area of effect stuff. Oh, I forgot to start shooting. We need to workshop some roguelike design book titles. A book that will be journeying into roguelike design. Hey. Wait. Right? But it will be Wait. Journering. That rings a bell. What is this? Wait. Is it something I said? Gosh, I've said too many things on the internet. Oh gosh. I'm on the spot now. Wow, this game feels completely different than when I played it yesterday, where I was completely underpowered. I'm almost considering refunding all my stats just to give you an idea of how it is when you actually are not completely overpowered. Well, actually, if I oh, there you go. We got Goo. Now, Goo has a 20% chance of regurgitate upon impact, re-releasing itself. Cool. So, nice. That was a thing you said on that episode. Okay, yeah, it was. Got it. It was. Got it. Yes. That does ring up. I knew it. I knew I saw it. It was in the stream intro compilation. I'll probably refund the game. No. No. I'm very happy with the purchase. Like, it was super cheap. And again, you know, I've enjoyed my few hours on this so far, so. Sometimes, like, one way for me to know whether, like one criteria to a game that I like to think about on whether or how much I like it is if they were to release a big update would I be excited to try it again? That's a good way to know whether I'm like excited about something. 1 times. Ooh, speed. More speed. Whee. Oh, and the boss is here. Zigrid. Zigrid drops balls like this. Bonk. That's my ball. That's Zigrid ball right here. Look at Zigrid ball. Alright, Zigrid, it's time for you to die. Oh, finally a bit more hit points. I mean, when I first started playing, killing a boss would take me legit like 5 minutes plus of just non-stop shooting at it. So you can see how ridiculous that is. 3 times 15% crit chance? I think I'm already at maxed. Yeah, I'm like super maxed out. Okay, so that did literally nothing. We had the whole intro plan for that, and then you messed up on the word journering. That's right, I do remember. Yeah. It is kind of a... It's funny for me too. It's kind of funny because that was like the last bit of the old style content we did for the channel. Which again, you know, like, I'm really happy with what we did on the channel. But I'm super excited for like this new format of the streaming and then like the fairly serious content on educational roguelike stuff. Okay, so now the wildfire deals up to 2 times additional damage based on the number of enemies hit. So things are about to be explosive. Actually, things are already pretty explosive, but yeah. So now if I just, yeah, now I think okay, I'm gonna stop shooting. Okay, so now I'm not shooting anymore. Okay, now if I just shoot once over there, supposedly things are gonna start dying by themselves. So I'm not shooting. It's just doing it by itself. Now, when I was doing when I got my literally broken run this morning, the entire screen was like, you see the explosion of the fire right here? Well, a fire explosion covered the entire screen, and there were 100. I think, yeah, I would kill 100,000 enemies in about, I think, 20 seconds. So you could imagine, like, you couldn't see this. You couldn't see the ocean. You couldn't see anything. So we're actually not. I mean, we're dealing pretty good damage right now. Now, unfortunately, going for all in on the fire thing means that killing individual enemies is going to be much harder, but it's much more satisfying anyway. So Frostbolts is completely useless. I'm going to reroll. Use my 1 reroll. Come on. I'm going to dissolve. These are not great. Strange fruit, whatever. Wow, that was sad. But yeah, if you guys are around tomorrow night, I might do one Revita stream, because screw it, I've got time, and then I'll be busy for the rest of the week. So yeah, if you're around for some more Revita, come by. Plus, it'll be a pretty fun stream because, I mean, of course it's gonna be a pretty fun stream, but we're done with, like, the hardcore, like, challenges. So now it's just gonna be a bunch of me playing through some runs, doing some quick achievements here and there. It's gonna be chill and fun. We're gonna find some pretty broken stuff to play through. I'm so happy I completed the final tricky achievement yesterday, and it was 2 days ago. And then we did all the hats, and Ben was there. That was really fun. I'm so happy people were there for Thanksgiving. Also, I did not get my food, believe it or not. It was absolutely terrible. The place was closed, and the app just didn't notice that the place was closed. So I tried to I tried ordering another place, even though it was pretty late. There was like a few places left to order, and that place was also closed. So I ended up ordering fast food at like midnight because it was the only thing left that I could do. And So I had fast food for Thanksgiving. And I'm not a fast food person. So that was pretty funny. So when people ask how my Thanksgiving was, I was like, yeah, the stream went super well. I loved the stream. Yeah, I ate fast food. Also, Big Boss is here. Okay, things are starting to get a little trickier here. Ooh. Increase your damage by 15%, sure. And attacks have a 20% chance of spawning a row of spikes. Sure. Okay, I'm noticing my health is starting to go down pretty quickly, so we should probably start actually killing enemies. Yeah, we're clearly not as overpowered as my last run, which makes sense because I didn't get the tree hugging thing, where I would have like 3 times more levels by now. Attacks have a 20% chance of spawning. Well, actually, explosive. No, I need single target stuff. 20% chance of spawning a row of spikes. Okay, so now we got a bunch of spikes. Okay, I'm still killing these guys really fast though. Anyway. All right, luck. Give me my luck. 2 times 15% area of effect radius. Oh yeah. Okay, let's just move on to the next area. Put 100% on the back burner on the whole duration. If it's either same time or an hour later, yeah, for sure. Odds are it will be usual time. The screen is starting to get somewhere. It's starting to get a little shaky. I was gonna make a joke on Discord like Mark promptly starved to death at the stream. Put a rip. I'm starting to like the screen shake. The screen shake is getting somewhere. Price to play for completion. My gosh, I just realized she's back on my arm and I didn't think about it and my back is still killing me. Man, being a streamer can be really hard. Oh gosh. Should we try max screen shake? I'm only at 40% right now. I mean, we're gonna have to do that eventually. We have to see how crazy it is, but I'm not one-shotting everything right now, so we actually have a like okay build. Yeah, I'm not sure what's the next Roguaton game gonna be, because I just have so many to go for. Increase your damage. Yeah, let's get some more damage. Woo! Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope, gotta be careful. Kill more guys. There you go. Well, we might have to restart it to get it to complete shake because there are some artifacts that will really do that. One is double the enemies, another is double the speed, which sounds pretty crazy. Double bosses, double... There's just so many things that can happen. Right now, this is just the default option. Lulu, you're breaking my back. You need like a comprehensive list of the ones you've done. Wait, of the ones I've done what? The artifacts in this game? Magnus, spewing Magnus. So he spews a bunch of red stuff. Okay. Nope, gotta be careful. Magnus is still alive. And dead. Magnus, give me something good. Oh, Roguaton. 2 times 15% crit damage. Okay, 30% crit damage. That's like a 30% damage increase. I'm probably going to do another tier list because I'm going to be playing so many new games. About not knowing what to do for the next video of that series. Oh, I see. A new comprehensive list of ones you've done. I mean, hey. It's kind of fun to just look back at the playlist already of the Roguathon. There's so many games. I'm not finding more of the area of effect stuff that I want. I think I'm gonna dissolve, get more experience point. I really want to find that area of effect stuff. Like explosives. The screen is shaking. It keeps growing, it keeps growing. I'll have to do something special for the 100. Also, I forgot to look back at that. I mean, I know I have the answer, but I totally forgot what are the 10 games that I need to do the Rogue Marathon on. There's Binding of Isaac. I think there's Hades, but I kind of forgot most of the other ones that were on there. I know there were a lot of them were really rough. I think there's Slay the Spire in there. Nothing like that. You are here. You have ice cream. It's snowing heavily outside. Oh my goodness. And just one of those worst days of my... Oh my goodness. One of the worst days? What? Darter. Well, you don't have to share, but I'm so sorry to hear. Oh my goodness. Shoot. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear, brother. Well, you can come here and relax and hopefully just not think about the really annoying stuff that happened to you, man. But you didn't lose goops. As you can see, we're gooping. And actually, I'm starting to see that we're not dealing too much damage right now. Okay, well, things have changed. Increase your damage by 50%. All damage has a 2% chance to double. Sure. Yeah, I think it topped that. Oh my goodness. Shoot. Well, I hope everything is okay. But... Well, at least you have ice cream. And you've got some goop. You get some goobies. So there's that at least. And, look. We're so cute. And everything's shaking and exploding. Alright. Luck be on my side. 3 times? Wave. Ultrasonic wave. Okay, so that's the... Like, the little thing around me that deals area of effect damage. It's not, like, super good, even at high level. But it's something, I guess. I do like my worms. They're just, like, little worm guys. Well, we're just here relaxing. Darter, I've got a dog on my lap right now who is destroying my back because I'm not sitting properly because of her. So yeah, everything's fine. Okay, we've got a ma'am who is spewing stuff and has a death tag. I don't know what that means, but I guess I have to be careful. I'm still dealing a lot of damage to it. He is very close to being dead. And he is dead. That was a small guy giving me a 5% crit damage, sure. And the big one, let's see, something good. 3 times explosive fire pool. Enemies have a 15% chance to explode on death, dealing damage and leaving a pool of fire. Okay. Well, that's gonna be fun. So now, like, there you go. You see that little orange, like, spot? Well, my last time doing this, the entire screen was just that. Oh 07. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of 07s for this game. Boom, 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 boom. Can I have my back, please? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. My back. Okay. Sorry, Lulu. I know she was. Oh gosh, she's looking at me again. She's like, "Why did you move?" I'm sorry, Lulu. I'm sorry. I promise I pretty much spend all my time with her when I'm not streaming. But right now, I've got an audience. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is he really? The pet is sitting on him. I missed a whole word. She's a very small dog. She's a very cute dog, though. Okay. Increase the radius of all area of effect items, or more fire. More fire. If in that sentence. You notice. Oh boy. Okay, we're starting to have some pretty good frame drops here. It's starting to look pretty good, people. We're starting to have pretty terrible single target stuff because I'm not focused on it, which is fine by me. If I die, I'm totally fine dying anyway because I wanted to do another run with completely different artifacts and characters and stuff like that. The teeth, no! You don't regret it. Like, you regret it on the spot, but it's still ice cream. Ice cream is awesome. Okay, luck be on my side. Attacks have a 20% chance to splinter 3 times upon impact. Okay, it's kind of useless, but... Yeah, reading that made my teeth hurt as well. I totally feel you. Okay, well, I am curious. This might be a little... This might have been a terrible idea. Actually, wait, no. Sorry. I'm gonna do it on the next... On the next, world. Because, the moment you change worlds, for some reason, there's a ton more enemies. We will do this. One tooth filled because, somehow I have a cavity. I can't handle cold anymore. Ah, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I've never had a cavity, but... I do not want to. Oh dear. We're gonna do it soon. I can now watch this stream on my PS5. Yes! Now that's why you bought a PS5. I'm glad you can finally use it for the right reason. Okay, boss time. Extra dangerous, inconsistent teleportation. Oh gosh, teleported on me. Okay. I don't know what extra dangerous tag means, but... It kind of reminds me of Delirium, just teleporting on top of me and dealing damage. Awesome. Okay, you're dead. Give me something good, Come on. 4 times something. 4 times Pristine Sapphire? What is Pristine Sapphire again? Oh my goodness, it's the damage one. Now we deal 385% damage. All damage has a 10% chance to deal double damage. Deal an additional 2% damage per point of damage dealt up to 200%. Don't know what that meant at the end, but we're doing a lot more damage now. Okay. Now we do this. All right. Hopefully, okay, I'm gonna stop shooting. I want everybody to get close to me before I start shooting. This might be chaotic. This might be a terrible idea, but I want to see what happens. Okay, are we ready? Oh, it's starting. It's starting. It's starting. Oh! Oh gosh. It's still doable. It's not the craziest I've seen, but I mean, it was almost like that on my last broken run. So oh gosh, it does really shake like drastically though. I'm gonna have to bring this down. I'm sorry for anybody who's watching. What have I done? Oh gosh. Yes. Still never gotten telegraphed. I don't think I have either, to be honest. I know it's a kind of a meme. I think it's one of those things that's kind of like, oh my gosh. Sorry. I don't want this. Your initial attack will fork into 2 weaker projectiles. Okay. I just kind of know it's like everybody talks about it here and there, but I don't think it's ever happened to me, to be honest. Okay, give me something good. 1-time saw blade. Okay, well the saw blade is kind of useless, but it's like a little saw around me. But you can see, I don't really need it. Please fasten your seatbelt. We're experiencing some heavy turbulence. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I love how, like, the angle of how much it can actually. Oh my goodness. Yeah, when you play it, how it's supposed to be played. I understand. Did they ever patch it though? Because I do remember a lot of people talking about it. I'm wondering if they ever did patch it to make it less like that. I don't know. I generally don't know, but okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bring this down. It did have some BS on launch. Okay, involving stumpy bosses. Okay, I see. There appears to be some slime thing causing mass destruction below that is affecting the force of the air. It is not to be concerned.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry to report this, that please sit in your seatbelts as we are about to experience a lot of goo explosion. Nothing to be worried about.
Completely unintended. That's fair. Hi, Lulu. Hi, baby Lulu. How you doing? Oh, she's so cute. Okay, so, Magnus, merciless sweep, dangerous regeneration. Oh boy, okay. Okay. Bit careful here. Well, since I went all in on the explosion stuff, we have pretty bad single target, but it is fun. Ow. Okay, let's see what we got here. 3 times 30% crit chance? No, I don't want crit chance. Let's reroll. How about 2 times 20% crit chance? Dissolve. Attacks have a more chance of conjuring goo, which explode more and do more stuff. Cool. Got it. Seeing me from my PS5. Hello. Nice house you've got there. Wow. I like this TV. Was that realistic? It's exactly the same way that it does on my TV normally. Oh, I'm already on the TV. I see. Explosions. More explosion. On the connect. On the connect. I nailed it. Yes. So what do you guys think? Should I try to go as far as possible with this broken run, or should we start fresh and do some other stuff? The choice is ours. I still haven't gotten like to the completely broken part of this, but it probably might take a little long to do so. It's up to you guys. To be honest, like if we start a new run with all the artifacts, it can probably be even more chaotic happening. So I have no opinion. Yeah, that's fair. Well, the point is that this game doesn't really care about whether you know what's going on. That's kind of the point of this game, is that it's just kind of chaotic. Which, hey, you know, some people enjoy that. Oh gosh. Okay, there's some mini bosses. 2 kill. 1 blobby's down. Blobby is giving me a 3 times area of effect radius, 30% more radius. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, it's starting to be hard to know to see where the bosses are. Am I attacking? Yes, I am still attacking. Cool. What are you giving me? You're giving me 1 time more splinters. Okay, so my attacks have a chance of being splinters. Like a new character? Yeah, I think I might do that. I think I'm gonna do 1 more boss and move on. To be honest, the characters don't really matter now that I'm overpowered. I might refund some points, but I might also try like activating most artifacts, or just seeing what artifacts we want to use and try to do something absolutely ridiculous. Because this clearly isn't ridiculous enough. When are you trying the new hit roguelike Roblox? You know, it's funny because I got a lot of people on the roguelike video saying that, you know, like Minecraft Hardcore is a roguelike, kind of, right? It's interesting because on paper there is some arguments around that, but I think there's an important aspect that is enemies explode. There's an important part to a game's genre, which is also the feel. If a game doesn't feel like a specific genre, then even if it has the important criterias, I mean, and the feel, you know, can be attributed to a lot of things. But for a good example is Dead Cells. If you know Dead Cells, a lot of people claim that it's a Metroidvania. It does say that it is a Metroidvania, and it kind of has some aspects of Metroidvania, but it doesn't feel like a Metroidvania, which I think is really important. And so I don't consider it a Metroidvania, just because that's not really, like, even though there are aspects of Metroidvanias in there, it's just not a Metroidvania. That's all you say. And so I would say the same thing for Minecraft. Yes, you could look through all the definition and say, oh, well, Minecraft does that and this and whatever, and you can kind of say that, yeah, it is kind of a roguelike, but in the end, it doesn't really feel like a roguelike. So I would say that's the same thing. That's fair. Yeah, actually, yeah. That's a good way of seeing it. Yeah, Nuzlocke is kind of a roguelike. Yeah, the normal standard way, because if you take things too far off, then you know, like, even if it follows rules and stuff. Ooh, black hole. All right, let's do one more. This is the beginning of the next island with max screen shake. Because for some reason, the moment you start a new area, things get pretty intense. It's like everything spawns exactly at the same time. Okay, I want more enemies. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Yes. It's beautiful. Oh gosh. There we go. Now I can die happily. Kill me. End it. End it. Bonk. A lot of things can be considered a roguelike. Yeah, all things considered. Again, like, roguelike, the roguelike definition is really small. Like, you only theoretically just need randomly generated stuff and permanent death. That's kind of like the core of what a roguelike is. Now, the problem, I think one of the problems with, like, being able to call everything a roguelike is also the fact that people have been so mixed on the definition lately that, therefore, people just say, you know what, it's just those two main ideas. Like, everything else is kind of like up to, well, it kind of can be that, kind of can be that, but then that means that now you can call everything a roguelike. It's kind of interesting. Like, I wonder what's going to happen in a few years with roguelike, the word roguelike. Anyway, one fun thing about this game is that you can see what have been like your damage, which is cool. You can actually see like the black hole did this percentage, the explosion did this, projectile did this, the jiggling worms did this, and the the slash thing, which did this. And you're like, cool. Okay. Serrated. Thank you. I need you more often, Darter. Can be forced into most genres if you really try. That's, yeah, it can be a rhythm games if you're doing tasks. That's actually really funny. Okay, now let's play, but add some artifacts. Now, since the last time I played was when I completely broke the game and unlocked like all bunch of these, a lot of them I don't really know what they do. So, let's see. All enemies deal double damage. Let's do this. Time has been dilated. Everything now moves twice as fast. Absolutely. Only blobs will spawn. That's the generic enemy. Maybe. Rising water levels cause islands to be half of their original size. That sounds fun. Item drops are now entirely replaced with roulettes. That's... we could think about that. The sky has opened. Don't know what that does, but we'll add that. Mini bosses will spawn more frequently. Sure. Baby Gooby. No idea what that is. Your eye deceive you in a good way. Sure. You are no longer in control. Okay. Items are no longer gained upon leveling up. Instead, enemies have a chance to drop items upon death. Sure. Double bosses, yet single reward. Sounds fun. Morph into a random Goobie every time you travel through the portal. Sounds cool. Twice as many enemies, of course. And the blobs grow stronger. Cool. Let's see if we actually are overpowered. Oh my goodness, Sabora. Wait, Sabora. You're donating so often. What the hell? You're just way too nice. I am once again asking if it's portal time. If it isn't, you will definitely be the next portal. Yes, it is portal time. You are contributing so much to the cookies, Sabora. Thank you so much. Wow. Again, I can't express every single time. It's just so sweet of you. You're awesome. Thank you. My goodness. 144 million going up to 161. Thank you. And you know what? I forgot to click at the beginning of stream. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to click right now. Boom. 4.8 million added to the pile. Thank you, Sabora. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Going mad with portals. Click by Adam Sandler. The next... Okay, Gosh, I have this stupid thing again on the... Tell you, or do you want to find out? Wait, sorry. I missed up the beginning. You don't have an English degree for nothing? That's actually... I'm glad. That's why you're a moderator. I hope that your entire job is actually just moderating for this channel, and somehow you get money through that, but you're just not telling me. and that's your full-time job and you're not telling me. I could see that. I could see a world where you're actually, this is your entire life, is this channel, and you just don't know it yet. Or I don't know it yet. I don't have an English degree. I said don't. Wait, what? I don't not have an English degree, I said. I guess that proves a point, huh? You read it wrong. Well, whatever. You are my you are my Google, and to me you are the closest thing to what I could have as an English degree, because as my moderator, you're part of my life. So it's like I had an English degree because I consider you having an English degree, even though you don't. But clearly, you know more English than I do. So makes sense. Reading chat is tough. Lomao. Okay, so no idea how things are gonna go once I press next, but let's pick another guy. Spinky Winky is pretty funny. I don't shoot anything if I don't move, and I need to just constantly be running around in order to be shooting more bullets. There's also Whoozy Woozy, which he has fire behind him as you're running around. There's Bingus Bongus. When I move, I do an area of effect that just deals damage around me. There's Dizzy Wizzy, which is my attacks kind of like do like a little explosion effect. And Wiggle Woogle. Who's gonna be? I know all of these are great options, people. Bingus Bongus. I'm assuming. Is that like the Bugs Bunny reference? Bingus Bongus. These names I know, right? They are amazing. Spinky Winky. Bingus the cat. Bingus the cat. There's a cat for Bingus? Well, I think I'm gonna go Bingus Bongus. And it doesn't really matter because I'll be changing the character. Cat named Bingus. Oh, really? Is with Spinky Winky. Big Chungus. Oh yeah, Big Chungus. That's why. Bingus. I can see that. Well, you'll probably get whoever you want because every time we're teleporting, we get a new character. If we even make it that far. Spinky Winky was who you wanted? Okay. I'm gonna flip a coin. I can't because I have a dog on me that doesn't want to move. Okay. Bingus, Mark. You won't be disappointed. Okay. Bingus. Bongus. Oh my goodness. What is that? Why? Where did that guy come from? How am I not aware of this guy? My life is the internet, and okay, well, I'm not too disappointed. Just Bungus. Assuming you're seeing the same thing. Yes, yep, exactly. A very, yeah, that's a cat. All right, I'm playing Bingus. Okay, so, oh gosh, I can't control him. Wait, how? Oh gosh, wait, what? Can I not control him? Wait, how am I, what? Wait, there's gotta be some way for me to control this. Because otherwise I'm just taking damage from everything if I can't. You're telling me I have to just evade things by, like, automatically? What? I'm so confused. There's like nothing I can do, really? It seems like the moving pattern is kind of weird. Also, I can't level up unless I touch these things. Thank you. I'm confused. It's like I'm not doing anything, literally. Yeah, no. I know it's not the character, but I know which modifier it is. But I'm just so surprised that that's a like, I figured it would be something similar, but literally this. Like, I can't I can't move the way I want to, so I'm just bound to die eventually. Auto move. What the hell? Pure AFK game. This is a true idle game. Okay, I mean, eventually we're gonna hit those modifiers. I get like those, like I'm supposed to hit these things to level up. Am I just gonna die? Wait, and I did put the modifier where I can aim and shoot, right? So there is a way for me to also have it auto shoot. Oh, lucky me. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, does it? Huh? Okay. Spikes. The XQC method. Attacks have a 5% chance to conjure a soul that will go and explode. Okay, well, I guess this is true streamer life right here. I guess I should aim this way. No, that's gameplay. Yeah, no, I should move the mouse. Okay, now I should move it upwards because we're down here. Now I should move it down. Oh, boss time. Oh gosh, whoa, dude, Like, what was I supposed to do? All right. So that was the which one was it? Which one was the terrible one? You are no longer in control. Let's get rid of that. You know what? I'm gonna take off the self-control. I want the game to play for myself. And now I'll play Dizzy Wizzy. Whee! There we go. XQC, yeah, the wait, that was who you wanted, right? Wait. I have Click by Adam Sandler. No, was that the one you wanted? I want to make sure that that was Andrew. What? Spinky Winky. Is that who I'm playing? Grab more damage. Am I playing Spinky Winky? Oh no, I'm not. I am so sorry. That is so unprofessional of me. Spinky Winky. There you go. He's the one where I have to constantly be moving. There you go. We got a sub? Really? Oh wow, I didn't even hear that. Yeah, I'll add it. Spikes. I get. Oh wait, no, wait. This is the one character where I actually can't let it AFK because as long as I don't move, if I don't move, I die. Sub. Welcome, Mr. Sub. I'm sorry I missed your name, but you are going to be part of the shipment crew. There's actually not that many shipment crews because we always get an alchemy crew usually, but thanks to Sabora, who bought a very generous portal, part of that. They run so goofy, yeah, I know. Shipment crew is back. Precisely. So yeah, that's the game. Now, the last thing I'm going to do in stream for this game is I'm actually going to refund all my points to show you how hard this game can actually be. Yes, back in the days of temples. Whee! Yes, precisely. Okay, I need to grab all these level ups, by the way. I just realized. Let's get some Hailstorm. Hailstorm. 1,000 needles. Goo. Need to be running around. Yeah, this character is kind of interesting because you really do have to run constantly. Enemies explode. more running around. And having the fire. Oh, what is it? Oh, I heard something over there. Okay, implode. Strange fruit. We still have no farms. Like, do we have 0 farms? Seriously? You can fix that. No, 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 you're good, Sabora. You don't have to. I'll get one myself, okay? Susu achievements, exactly. Sub? Wait, gosh, I'm like, yeah, but this new setup is hard for me to hear stuff. New sub again? Let's see. Yeah, let me see what we currently don't have. We have 2 farms. Oh yeah, we have no mines. Get 3 plus inches of snow tonight. That sounds pretty intense. Oh yeah, I forgot you just look here. That's cool. Bunch of cursors, 20 shipments, 20 towers, no mines. That's crazy. Well, unfortunately it's a sub, so sub will be part of the shipment crew. Snow. Okay. Hey, hailstorm, just for you, Darter. Splinters, why not? And more soft blob. And more soft blob. So yeah, okay. Now that I've played this for enough time, I can really be sure that you kind of need to not buy everything in the shop for a while, otherwise things get very boring. Like seriously, like if I am considering making a lot of videos, and one of them was really talking about being overpowered, which is an awesome feeling for games. And this would be a perfect example of, you know, like being like making sure you to be careful with the concept of destroying everything and being super broken and unbalanced. Which again, like when I think Ravita does it really well. I think Ravita and Binding of Isaac does it really well, where you kind of have to earn getting to that point. But this game, well, not so much. It's fun. You know, I would still probably recommend it to some people who... Oh yeah, now I'm this guy. I changed, I forgot. Also, what is going on? Yeah, now I'm like the fire, like the guy who has like fire behind me. Silly saucer. Cool. Awesome. Just very rare for November. Move speed. Whee! I miss snow. Gosh, do I love snow. I used to I lived in Boston for 5 years. Ugh, I loved having blizzards. I'm a big fan of blizzards. There was snow once in August here. That was weird. But otherwise, we get nothing till December. I don't know. More attack speed. More damage. Thick thingy. Chain lightning. More speed, because speed is fun. Whee! Explosions, more explosions. Wow, Darter, look, you're totally making this run so overpowered. It's all thanks to you. Good luck. Wow. Yeah, so once again, I'll be streaming tomorrow. It'll be my last stream for like until the weekend after, probably. So back to some Vita tomorrow. Look forward to it. And then I'll have to figure out what the next Roguathon is going to be. And I should probably start scheduling the Rogue Marathon very soon with you all. I don't know when yet, but I should probably do it quickly, so I can make sure that, you know, people are available, and also make sure that I'm available. Like, I need like 13 hour. I need like a spare 13 hours of my day, sometime before the end of the year. You know, I'm leaving for France, December 15th. So, yeah. Okay, well, this probably is also... Oh, my screen shake has still been at 100? Really? Oh, wow. I guess things die so fast that I don't even notice it. Oh, boy. And we get a showcase of all the different characters, though, every time we change islands, so that's nice. And boom. Sonic Howl. Why not? All right, last one before switching to the underpowered build of having no upgrades. Oh my gosh, the islands are so small. Hi, Slap the Sushi. You came at the right time. This is don't be fooled. It might look like this is just like mindless. No. It's just that as a professional gamer, I spent years perfecting the arts of video games. So like I'm actually calculating every time I'm moving. Like I'm looking at I always know which enemy is where and where I'm shooting at the right time. So this really does demand a lot of work and attention. But again, thanks to my God Gamer moves, I'm not gonna die. So yeah, peak content. I'm glad you're here for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Each point of yeah. I'm also calculating like when something is gonna die faster and like what I should do in this case and stuff like that. And not to mention all the meteors that are falling down. I have to be careful not to die. But I also do want to, you know, actually have a real challenge, so I might kill myself soon. Also, I want exactly 1 times 15% damage multiplier. It's exactly what I wanted, so. Put up my ice cream. Provoking remark. Don't undersell yourself. That's fair, that's fair. You're right. 1 time attack speed, sure. There we go. Oh, I got an achievement. I killed 15,000 exploders. Cool. All right, now for the final part of this video, I want to try an actual challenge. I want to try and see how it is for someone to play this for the first time. Show you how different it is when you first buy this game. The only thing I'm going to give myself is the ability to aim, because it's kind of like boring. So I'm refunding everything. So I have none of these huge upgrades. They're massive upgrades. And I'm going to take off all the modifiers except the aim one, which is like you get the moment you start playing anyway. Why am I 9.999? Okay. So, welcome back. So now I'm going to show you how different this is when you play with the first time you play. And I'm going to play with the original character because that's the only one that's available. All right, here we go. So, we only have 1 bullet. Our attack speed is pretty low. Our movement speed is super low. Everything is just going to be much, much, much harder. And I actually want to see how far I can go. Because I remember the first time I played this, I was like, whoa, this is grindy. So I actually have to think about what I want to grab here much more efficiently. I think the Dizzy Ball is pretty good. It's something that shoots by itself, which is just good by itself. And since nothing scales very well with my character, because I have no upgrades, this is pretty good. A Dizzy Ball that shoots enemies near me. That's really good. Yeah, no, seriously. This is... You can see how insanely different this is when you first play the game. And this only lasts about 4 hours of content. After that, it becomes a complete hellfest. Now, to the game's credit, one thing that got my attention, like in a funny way, is that in the Steam description of the game, one of the things it advertised is that it's a lag-inducing game. That's what they were advertising, which I found really funny. Let's get the chain. Your initial attacks have a 25% chance to chain up to one enemy. That's going to be pretty good. It's pretty much a 25% damage increase-ish, because half of the time I deal double damage. A quarter of the time I deal double damage. Kind of like Vampire Survivors. Yes, but gooier, precisely. Not as what should I say? Like Vampire Survivor, a bit more content, I would say. Ooh, Tree Hugger. I finally got Tree Hugger. Hugging trees has a chance to release a cluster. Okay, that's actually going to be pretty good here. So now we go towards the trees and we hug them. And hopefully, eventually, they will release some experience points. That'll be very helpful. I really need more XP. There you go. We got some here. Also, look how long it takes to kill a boss now. Like a mini boss. Again, like, I'm trying to play this legitimately well. But this will be the first... This will be the experience you get the first time you play this. Okay, another ball is pretty good. And also, I don't have a way to regenerate health. So any health you lose is pretty much always lost. Okay, I need more area of effect damage is my problem. I need to get closer to some trees. Try to get some of that XP. I really like this gameplay, honestly. Like, again, it's kind of sad that this I'm completely overpowered, because this is much more strategic. Much more entertaining, I would say. I thought that this is way too hard, of course. Like, I cannot kill anything. But, like, I'd say like the 2-hour mark was the most entertaining part of this game. When I started getting a few upgrades and I could get away with killing things, but it was still really hard. That was probably the peak of this game. So clearly you can see that the game is very unbalanced. And some people might say, but that's the point of the game, is it's supposed to be unbalanced. I think this is where the conversation gets interesting, because yes, the game is not very serious. So that's fair, but it would be more fun, long run, if it was slightly more balanced. Kind of like Binding of Isaac does. You know, Binding of Isaac can be completely unbalanced, but it has a good ratio of it. It's really all about that. Okay, Blobberang can be pretty good. Attacks have a 10% chance to throw a Blobberang, because we need a bit more area of effect. So that, there you go, you can see it. Doesn't one-shot the small guys, which is the problem. I need more tree hugging. Come on, no, didn't get anything. Okay. Come on, trees. There you go. Nice. Got some XP from that. Oh, got it twice. That's really good. Okay. I need area of effect. I think the attacks have a 3% chance to conjure the soul of Aman. Every time the soul pierces an enemy, an explosion will appear. That's pretty good. It's only a 3% chance, but again, that's 3% chance for every time a bullet hits an enemy. That can be pretty good. Also, my movement speed is a problem. I'm going to need better movement speed, and once the big boss arrives, I'm going to be in trouble. Also, killing one of the mini-bosses could give me a really good item. So that might be pretty... But yeah, isn't it crazy from what we just saw before? Ooh, more Dizzy. I mean, again, the more you upgrade one thing, the better that thing gets, like, long term. Each shot has a 30% chance of ricocheting too. That's a bit of that is a little bit of area of effect. I really want to kill one of those mini bosses. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. I think I need to start getting back to some trees. I need more movement speed so I can hug trees more. Get more easy experience points. Let's go close to these XP points here. Okay, your initial attacks have a 50% chance now to chain up to 2 enemies. That's pretty good. It's goobing time and then goob. Yep, exactly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Greedy, 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 greedy. Okay. We can't reach the boss. I want to try to get like a clear line of sight on the boss. Oh gosh, but he keeps on summoning more guys. Oh gosh, exploding dudes are gonna deal so much damage to me. Yeah, I'm not too sure what I think maybe getting some effects of like when enemies die could be really useful here. The tree hugging did not work out here. I don't think most people did see the movie, to be honest. They just know the meme. Okay, that's a good spot to tree hug. Nice. Okay. Dealing damage to enemies above 95% HP has a 20% chance to deal 70% of that damage again. That's pretty good, but I don't know if it's critical right now. Bragging and talking about how much cheaper meat is here. We're back to it. Also, Darter, I just... thinking back at the last stream, I just loved how, like... Now that, like, you know, like, oh my goodness, like, Ben Starr is here, and now we're just kind of getting used to it, so you just went all in. It's like, you know what, Ben Starr? Let me ask you these ridiculous questions about the game. That was amazing. Oof, that's not a good roll. But I need my... Well, I think I need to reroll this. I currently don't do crit, so I need something better than this. I know the wheel is pretty bad anyway. It's 5% attack speed is better. Okay, big boss. Okay, big boss is gonna be a problem. Let's see how much damage it deals to this big boss. Oh, wait, no, okay, yeah. Okay, wow, that's so good. We have really good single target removal. Our blue orb guys are just the best single target thing. So we're actually doing really good things. The problem is, I need to kill him before the other guys start swooping in, because otherwise I'm gonna start losing my single target. Okay. Attacks have a 1% chance to make you frenzy for 3 seconds, where I deal more damage and move faster. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're good, we're good. That's actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out so far. The next island is going to be really, really hard. Also, if I can kill that mini boss before moving, that'd be really good. 2 times chain. Okay, so my attacks chain even more. That's really good. My attacks will pierce an enemy once. That's really good. And movement speed. Yes. Okay, we are looking really solid right now. 5% damage increase. Sure. Okay, hug trees before moving to the next area. Didn't get anything. All right. This is a stream feature now, lol. Yeah, I know. Okay. World 2 is going to be pretty hard. This is going to be pretty intense. Because we're already... Yeah, this is going to be pretty intense. You need to be careful with the explodey dudes. We're still doing pretty good. More experience is a little late, I would say. Goo could be really good. Attacks have a 50% chance to conjure goo. You can see, look how small the goo is compared to how it was last game. Oh gosh. Need to move away. Oh, I took some damage. I want to clarify the joke. It's super cool. I'm honestly still honored that he does that. Again, Revita is one of my favorite games now, so I'm just so happy that is the case. Your initial attack will fork into 2 weaker projectiles. That's pretty cool. And the meat thing is because I remember at times someone online argued that there is 0 reason not to be vegan. And couldn't wrap the head around meat being cheaper. And then it's because I want to argue that there is 0 reason to be vegan. Huh, interesting. I've always said in the US, I mean, I guess this is another conversation actually, sorry, but just the overall issue with meat implode. That's pretty good. Just you know, like people say, like we should get rid of meat altogether. It's just really bad. Yes, there's a lot of problems with it, but the core of the issue is that, especially in the US, people just eat too much meat, which is probably the issue. Like, I eat meat, I just don't eat it every freaking day. And I think it's kind of the important part. Let's regenerate some health here. It's like our only way of regenerating health. I'm doing surprisingly well, but again, like, islands get harder and harder, so far so good. I think the little balls is what's doing everything right now. The problem is that the balls don't get exponentially better, so it's only a matter of time before they don't do enough damage. But for now, it's good. All projectiles deal +1 damage. I think that actually works with my little balls. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just not really easy right now to... like, the world doesn't really make it easier for us to go with the correct option of, you know, eating less meat, because, you know, it's effectively, yeah, it's kind of easier to just eat meat things these days. Way more because it's calorie dense and cheap, yeah. No, exactly. It's just, again, in the US, it's just way easier to get meat than healthier things. It's just kind of how it is. Of the environment, for sure, absolutely. Oof, we got them throwy. Oh gosh, these guys are going to be hard to kill. I actually am a little worried at how hard it's going to be to kill a mini boss, or even just the boss itself. I wonder if I can get away with this. If I can actually survive this island, that'd be pretty impressive. More goo or implode? I think implode is probably better. Do plant-based meat? Well, the thing is, plant-based meat is a hit or miss, because there's not like a single recipe to do these things. You know, like everybody has their own way. Every time a plant-based thing is out there, it's however the company does it. Like they will put completely different things from other companies. It really depends. Differently from like eating chicken. People will make the chicken differently, but it's still chicken. It might be from a different place, whatever. It's still chicken. While plant-based things are completely dependent on who makes it. So it's a hit or miss. And I think that doesn't really help people go for it, because it's super unreliable and you have no idea of what to expect from it from the start. So people can get a little worried about it. While even if the chicken doesn't, like, it might not be the best chicken ever, you already know what to expect from eating chicken in general, at least. And I think that is a pretty like big criteria as to why people don't even try to eat yeah, like vegetable things, vegan food. Okay. Also, I am actually doing pretty well here. As you can see, like, I have to be much more careful, but I think more movement speed. Ooh, attack fire 1 additional projectile, but I deal less damage. That's really good. Oh, look at all this XP, though. More move speed. That's really good. Oh gosh, took damage. Yay! Alright, roll of RNG. Nope. Let's try again. Oh, there's only 2 times options. But 10% is the lowest, so I'm gonna go for something better. Such as 15%, 30% crit chance. I'll take 30% crit chance, that's pretty good. It's much better. The limit what or yeah, exactly. Absolutely. That is, tell them to eat as much meat as possible because the protein and calories are way more important than the health risk of meat. Yeah, that's true. It is a very interesting conversation for sure. Splinter. Oh yeah, no. Like I think people that say like get rid of meat and the world will be a better place is not real. I mean, it's not true. My opinion is that's a kind of stupid thing to say. I just think it's more a question of just knowing how much meat you need as opposed to want, and being more aware of where it comes from and stuff like that would make the world a better place. But it is a very complicated conversation. Also, things are starting to get a little tricky. See, this is like the right kind of gameplay I want for this game. I still think I'm actually got pretty powerful. I remember that these little balls are really good. The blue balls, single target guys. They're really, really efficient. All damage dealt has a chance to crit, and crit deal more damage. Okay, that's even better. I'm really surprised at how well I'm doing right now. I did get lucky with the right amount of stuff at the beginning, but all things considered, those blue balls are powerful. Okay, the moment I said it, in the back of my head, I was like, huh. Did I just say that? 2 times 5% damage multiplier. I'll take it. 20%. 10%, sorry. I have to be a little careful here. Strange fruit. This does not work early game. Sure. Have to move away. Yeah, meat is awesome. We like meat. I agree. I eat meat. And I do not complain. Ow. Oh gosh. I need to move over there. And over here. Okay. Oh. Ow. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to finish this pretty soon because I have to go to the other place to feed the other animal. Let's think. You know, a frostbolt is pretty good. Attacks have a 10% chance to conjure a frostbolt that slows enemies down. It can be pretty useful to slow enemies down. Let me show you how it looks like. You'll see a little ball come out. Come here, there it is. These little balls here. Deals a bit of damage. Oh, really? You can't? Yeah, France. We like that in France. My mom is vegetarian, so so I don't tend to eat meat too often in France. When we go out, usually when I eat meat, I like to eat meat when it's in a restaurant. Then at like a nice French restaurant. Generally, the meat comes from like a nice place, and that's kind of important to me. But then when I do, like, I will have like straight meat on. Like, France loves to just like our steak tartares and stuff like that. I know stick tartare is kind of insane to think about in the US, but yeah, good stick tartare is really good. You just have to be, it has to be done really well, and it also has to be like good meat. Yeah, steaks are no go. I like my burgers. Okay, okay. Okay, move. Wait, I totally forgot. I have tree hugger in this game, don't I? Did I totally forget about tree hugger? I mean, again, it doesn't really matter because even though I'm playing the hard mode now, I'm still kind of reached a point in this game where now it's kind of mindless because I'm so used to it. Okay, big boss is back. Magnus. I think this is going to be hard now. This killing Magnus is going to be tough. I think there's too many enemies on the way. I don't think I can kill them fast enough. Let's see. Oof, gosh. Oh, tofu can be really good. I actually really like tofu. It has to be done well. More dizzy balls. Okay, try to kill Magnus. Oh gosh, there are so many of them. What the hell? Oh, I'm free. Oh, Lulu moved. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, there's a heal over there. Oh, there's also a heal here. Oh yeah, good tofu is awesome. I think tofu can be done pretty terribly. I've had bad tofu, and when you have bad tofu, it really does suck. Okay, I'm dealing good damage to Magnus. I have to kill him quickly before more enemies spawn, though. More boomerang. Okay, next, the next world is my final world. I either beat it, or I'll concede. Is it taste like nothing, but picked in player very easily? Exactly. Yeah. You can use it really well, because it's kind of like a template, and then you put stuff on it, and you have to do that well. I mean, all things considered, bread is fairly similar. That being said, I mean, you can have bread by itself, and it's awesome. I mean, I am the Frenchman after all. But, you know, like, a good sandwich really does depend on, like, you know, the bread and what you put on it as well, you know? Can I kill these guys before moving on? Please. They give me, like, cool stuff. Come on. More splinters, and... Nice. And... 5% damage. Okay. Last world. Here we go. Can I survive this last world? We'll see. Oh, yeah. I always think it's really cool to just try food. Especially if it's like from a different culture or stuff like that. I'm very, very open. I'm very curious as well. Okay. Alright. Let's move out of the way. Okay. Half HP. And there's new guys coming here. Let's circle around. I need more speed. Oof. Got hit there. I can circle around these guys. Okay. Oof, I am not... Oh, gosh. Okay, these guys I can probably... Oh, no, I can't even kill them easily. Darn. Okay, I did kill them over there, but I can't go grab the XP. Oh, gosh, is this a dead end? No! I can't move. Are you kidding me? The random generation completely screwed me. Okay, I have to go over there. No! I thought I got completely screwed. That was funny. So yeah, I mean, this is an interesting game for sure. It really plays on the idea that, you know, being overpowered and craziness is always fun. Chaos is always fun. Which, yes and no, chaos can be fun. And I don't blame the game for the design of this. For the design, I think they went with something simple, and I don't think they expected it to be a huge thing, which is why it's so cheap. So, you know, like, it feels wrong for me to say, like, what they should have done better and stuff like that, because it's a super small, cheap game. I think it did... I think it did chaos pretty well. I've had fun playing it for, you know, like the 4+ hours. I had a good time. Overall, I think it was worth the price. I'm quite happy with it. But effectively, you know, like, being overpowered is not everything in a game. Feeling completely ridiculous is not, like, the only thing that matters. So, yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, so once again, that was Goobies, I believe. Goobies, indeed. And it works out because I'm about to head out to my next animal, who is waiting to get food. She's very excited. I'm going to go see Goose. You know Goose. So Goose is very hungry, so I'm going to go feed Goose. And until then, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. This was, you know, a casual, fun little trip. Tomorrow we're back with some Revita, and then I'll be gone for about a week, and back with another roguelike. Probably I forgot, like a bigger roguelike will be I'll be playing next time. So look forward to that. Good night, everybody. I'm going to go pass out now. You do that, Darter. I'm so sorry you had a bad day. I hope you can sleep it off and have a better week. But thanks for stopping by, as always. Gives this game an 8 out of 10. Yeah, you know what? I think it's cute. It's a fun one. It doesn't take itself seriously, and I appreciate it. The ass. Yeah. I was going to say Astral Ascent, but no, that's a game I've already played twice now. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Now have a wonderful night, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Revita is an action twin-stick platformer roguelite where you play as an unnamed child ascending an ominous and mysterious clock tower in pursuit of their lost memories. Throughout their adventure, the player will encounter many unique items and upgrades, different biomes, and of course, many secrets. And when compared to the many other modern action roguelites out there, this game may not look like much. But behind this cute pixel art hides many amazing modern roguelike design choices, including what I consider to be one of the riskiest core design choices I've seen in one of these games. This is Rogue Design, a series where we take a look at some of the most interesting and best designs in modern day roguelikes and roguelites. Let's go straight to the point and talk about this tricky design choice, where in this game, while in a run, health is also your currency. This means that buying items in the shop, upgrading items, obtaining new relics, and almost every action outside of combat will require some hit points as a trade. Now, on one end, this does remove the need to have some sort of currency or experience points the player generally uses or expands during runs to buy or upgrade certain benefits, a common trend in most modern roguelites. But this does mean that health is more important than ever. Not only does taking damage get you closer to dying, but taking damage is equivalent to the player being robbed of their money. Imagine if that were the case in a game such as Hades, where one poorly played room would not only bring the player closer to death, but could also end up resulting in them being broke. And this feeling can and will be experienced in Revita. If the player takes too much damage before entering a shop, not only will they be more at risk of dying, but they